In September, I moved these plants to leca, and in December, I realized there was some root rot. I know that water roots is not the same as soil roots. I don't think that was the case. I think there was actual root rot, and I actually got this plant all the way down to a stump from rot, and it's slowly coming back. So the steps that I did to get these plants doing a little better, I cleaned them up and I rinsed them in hydrogen peroxide and I added them in fluval stratum. And I put them under a grow mat where there was some heat going through the roots. Comparing to what they looked like before, this is a lot better. And I kind of wanted to do a month update on this, so this is why I'm doing this video. You know, they don't look great, but they're getting somewhere. So this plant room is a north window this way, and that's a west window. It still gets pretty cold in here. I know when I come to my room in the morning, it is sometimes 58 degrees, and I know that these plants don't like it cold, which is why I thought that added to their unhappiness of growing. So here I have the Alocasia zebrina, and it is pushing out a new leaf right here, which is great. So for the short time I've been taking care of plants, when did I start taking care of plants? I'll have to think about that. For the short time I've been taking care of plants, I feel like new plant people can overcare on their plants, or some people are more intentional about figuring out what's wrong with their plant or figuring out how to take care of their plants. I fell into the category over 10, like 11 years ago, I fell into the category of overcaring for plants and neglecting plants very dramatically. But now I'm intentional about learning about my plants. So back to Alocasia zebrina. The new leaf is coming out, and if I was able to figure out how to do that video, that reel on my page, the leaf, like there was two leaves on this plant, and I think I cut off one of them, but this leaf was lime green and now it's getting a little color. I have never seen a plant come back from almost yellowing leaf, and I feel like this has. Here is, yeah, so I feel like it's coming back, but I'm sure I'm going to lose this leaf when this come in, but we'll see. I eventually want to move them to pond, but that will be another video because I have to make my own, I have to DIY my own pond. So the next one is the Alocasia imperialis, and it's not really doing much. I do have a new shoot coming out. I don't know if you guys can it's really small. There's something coming out from there. I will say the roots on here look pretty nice. Um, Again, it's sitting under a grow mat. So that's the only update I have on the Imperialis. I'm committed to learning about these plants this year. And the next plant I have is the next stump, I should say. Uh, this is an Alocasia ninja. So I have it under extra humidity because it's a corm. It actually gave me another corm from that cutting that I did, and there is a growth point coming out. There is something happening. So it's sitting in not a lot of fluval, and I don't see a lot of like white roots on here, so that's a little concerning. I wonder if I, ooh, let's see if I can pull this out and see what it looks like. Oh wow. Okay, it's still a stump. Oh, it's growing another corm. The roots are slowly coming in. Well, so this is what I have, and it looks like there's another corm coming in there. It's trying to replicate itself. Okay, so no roots yet, but hopefully, hopefully soon I'll get roots. I actually don't think there's enough aeration in the fluval. That's the one downside about growing in fluval. I feel, well, this is growing in fluval is not permanent. But the one downside I feel about fluval is there's not a lot of aeration for plants, and plants like aeration. So let's just put this back in there. I might put some, I might do this now. I'm gonna put some perlite in here. Let's do that. Okay, I got perlites and I have a little scooper. I'll put the camera down so you guys can see what I'm doing. Looks like cookies and cream ice cream. Okay, let's put that back in there. Oh, now it's a little too close. Gosh darn it. Let's put it back this way. I also have 3 more alocasias in my collection and more is coming. I am determined to learn about this plant this year. I have 2 more starter plants and the third one is going through a spider mite infestation, so it's not entering this room. It is a bigger Alocasia Jacqueline. That plant I bought bigger and I did move it from soil to fluval and it's doing pretty well except for the spider mite outbreak that's happened. And all the other plants seem to be doing fine. I sprayed them, treated them with Captain Jack's dead bug brew. Is that what it is called? Captain Jack's. I've treated all of them with it, and I don't see anything on the leaves. But that big alocasia not doing well. Getting alocasia as starter plants is definitely something only for those who are determined to learn about it, because I feel like the starter plants need a little bit more care, especially during winter. But this is the Alocasia Frydek, small and still a baby. This I got this plant from one of my plant haul that I did on Etsy, and I really only got this plant to avoid shipping. Do you guys ever do that? I do that all the time. And this is my baby Alocasia Jacqueline, and it is in fluval, on also in the under a heat mat and grow light, and doing, and it seems to be doing fine. It pushed out this leaf right here, and it's getting ready to push out another leaf. Is it? Let's see. Oh, is that a corm? I'm gonna check. Oh, what is this? Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a corm. I have a corm in here from a baby. How is that even possible? I'm gonna leave it. Let's see how I can get you guys to guarantee it's in there. There's a corm. That's a corm. Corm in here from a baby. That is crazy. I have a corm in here. I'm gonna take extra care of you. So here's to learning and growing about alocasias in 2024. I will be giving monthly updates on every plant that I show here that either has gone through a rehabilitation or is a rescue. Thank you so much for watching this video on the start of my learning journey about alocasias.